What's up? Welcome back to another video. I'm Bandit Barney. I hope you enjoyed the holiday. New Year's is right around the corner, and so is our next big update, or I should say kind of the first big update. Let's say the money update aside and just balance the economy, because when the game came out, when Red Dead Online came out in beta, the economy was busted. Aside from that, we're going to see our first content update here in January. Now, some of the things that we've been expecting to see in game that will probably be here, wagons, right? Even before the beta came out, there was a leaked list of 10 placeholders for wagons, and the same type of thing leaked for buildings, for bases, camps, whatever you may call it. There was 10 placeholders for wagons and 10 placeholders for buildings. Now, the only thing that we really saw in that leaked placeholder list was that there was going to be a war wagon, which is going to be really exciting to see. We know that we have mounted guns on the trains in Red Dead Online. Probably going to see something of the sort in a wagon when we get that content update. Now, to note, because a lot of us that have been paying attention to the online updates and where is, this beta gonna take us, we're following Rockstar's Twitter, and Rockstar hasn't tweeted about any updates in Red Dead Online since they did the 1.05 patch update, which was some stability bug fixes, and they also let us know about these gifts we were going to be receiving in online, $1,100 and a gold gift. So outside of that, everything that they've tweeted out is about GTA, and it kind of get me wondering, well, why is everything about GTA and we're not seeing a lot about Red Dead Online? Well, we can dive more into that, but I want to touch on a huge leak / something that we just learned about recently, is that Red Dead Redemption, not 2, but the first one, the map is in the game files for Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, something that we talked about is there's this dilemma for Rockstar, because there's not a lot of buildings in the map of Red Dead 2. There's just not a lot of buildings there, and it's because the environment at the time, there wasn't this built-out city-like landscape that went for miles and miles like we have in today's age where GTA is set. So GTA Online was able to take those buildings that were just a part of the map, but then add to the interior of them and make them into an experience, an expansion for the online. But we have a different scenario here with Red Dead Redemption 2 because we don't have those buildings really to add on. Most of the buildings in the game right now already stand for a purpose. You have like the Braithwaite Manor and the other and etc. So those are some areas that we might see something going on there, but most of the cities, all the buildings are spoken for. You have like the gunsmith, the stables, general store, health store, doctor, whatever. A lot of those buildings are already spoken for. Now, we do have some stuff in Saint Denis, but if you go around outside of Saint Denis and really touring around and experiencing the different areas of the world, most of the cities have all their buildings spoken for. So what we said is, hey, this might mean that in order to get expansions for Red Dead Online, unlike GTA Online where we kept pretty much the same map and we just took that building and we made it into Benny's garage and now you can pimp out your car, we're actually gonna have to see some map expansions. It's been speculated that Red Dead Redemption, the first one, was gonna get a remaster, but now we have Red Dead Redemption 2 here, and the first Red Dead Redemption map is found in the game files. So that may mean that we have something regarding that coming out. Now, I don't know if that's going to be in this early January update that we'll see here in the next few weeks, but it would be interesting to see how that plays in, because we are going to need to see some expansion to the map here in this world. At least that's my opinion. If they want to go out into all the directions that GTA went, you need that landscape. You need that physical area on the map. And there just isn't really places you could put that in this game and not without changing the atmosphere of the Wild West and riding through the plains and the forests and these snowy mountains. You need to add more, but we can't necessarily add more into this already beautiful world. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes into play in the near future. We know we're getting that big content update early January 2019, and I think it's a good thing that Rockstar has been tweeting only about GTA, and they haven't really said anything about Red Dead Redemption 2, especially the online. Now, why do I think that's a good thing? Well, generally around the holiday season is when we see big game developers who have a consistent game that they're just adding on to add in these holiday themed things. We've seen a ton of that stuff for GTA Online recently, but none of it has come to Red Dead Online. And that could be a good thing, because I think that means that Rockstar's got their heads down working on these big content updates for the game. It's not like they have this already really established thing and then they're just gonna spice it up with some, you know, some holiday themed clothing, maybe a vehicle here or there or whatever, right? The only real holiday thing that Rockstar did with Red Dead Online was they put they changed saloons so that the guy playing on the piano would play some Christmas carols instead. That's really the only thing they did, and they didn't really even fix any more bugs, which was something I thought I'd see from them. Is, yeah, no content updates till early 2019 January, but some bug fixes along the way. And even just in this gameplay, you'll see like a train spawned in front of me, and we still have that griefing issue. Now, these are things that are going to be addressed, and Rockstar has said that, but they're still going on, and I thought maybe we'd see some updates around them coming in to the new year. Now, we didn't. And that kind of concerned me at first, but then I thought about, you know what? It might be a good thing. It might mean that Rockstar's got their head down and they're just focusing on the things that they need to get done in order to get the big content updates out as soon as possible. Now, GTA Online, we don't expect that to just die down. Rockstar's still gonna be working on that. But the fact that Red Dead Online hasn't seen anything going through the holiday season besides a minor bug update in patch 1.05 could mean that we're gonna get that massive content update here soon. And seeing Wagons come to the game, we know that's gonna happen. Property coming to the game, we can expect that to happen. These are two things that before the beta even came out, we knew we were gonna possibly see in game. Now, with the content coming out, we can look to, all right, what is our next update gonna give us? And I think when we see property come out, that could be where this new map, an old map, the Red Dead Redemption first map come into play. We could see that map come into play and be an expansion in this game. Now, if we look at GTA Online and GTA 5 itself, once GTA 5 was released, we didn't get any expansions. Everything was done to GTA Online. Is Rockstar gonna follow the same suit when it comes to Red Dead Online? There's kind of three sides of the coin. Is one, they do only single player expansion, which we can pretty much rule that out. That's not going to be where they go. They could do only Red Dead Online expansions, which is what they did with GTA Online, or they could do a mixed match of both. Now, I think with how detailed the world is and how successful the single player is, I wouldn't rule out seeing some single player expansions from Rockstar for Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I will say that if we do see some expansions for the single player, I don't think that they'll ever update or expand on the single player and not bring that update in some way or form to online. There's gonna be a way that we see a single player expansion, map expansion, or whatever in the online. It's not gonna be only single player. Online is where you really go to make your game live on forever. And hopefully that's what happens with this beautiful game we have here. Seeing Red Dead Redemption, the first map, come into play, I think is going to be one of the best ways for them to add in property, because there's so much they could do with that. A lot of us out there enjoyed that game and would like to see some expansion like that. We didn't see necessarily like a map expansion. There were plenty of game modes in GTA Online that expanded it and added a lot to it, but we didn't necessarily see a big map expansion. And that's something that I think is more plausible and feasible for Red Dead 2 than it was for GTA 5. I think that the way the game's built out and the appeal it has in the single player campaign is, it just seems like it's a more plausible thing to do with this game. Now, I think online is going to be the focus, and I know for sure this content update we see here in January is going to be focused on the online. There's a lot of us out there that are asking for it, expecting it, but there's still bugs that need to be worked on. And I think for this reason is why we saw a lot going on with GTA, already well-established game, and over the holiday season, they just want to put a good theme around it. Red Dead Online, still in beta, not well-established. In fact, plenty of bugs and issues that players are having around it. But we're going to get an update here soon. And, you know, I just can't wait to see what they add in. We can be looking for some game modes. And I think the wagons in the property may come a little bit later. I don't think that that's something that we can see right away. More so, we're going to see some game modes. And something that GTA Online lacked for a long time with their heist. GTA Online really lacked a good way of earning big money, right? I think that's going to be a big focus for Rockstar going in. I think we can see some heists coming into play here soon. Let's slide into, thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have shown this channel. It just blew our mind. Me and my brother left for a few days to go back to the family. You may not have noticed because we still had content coming out, but we almost doubled our subs in the 4 days that we were gone. Just amazing support from y'all. Look forward to keep bringing you guys good content, and I just can't say enough, guys. We appreciate it so much. Moving on to Red Dead, and just having so much fun creating this content with y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The best gift we did get during the holiday season. It means so much to us. I hope you're enjoying the content. Leave your feedback down below. As always, I look forward to reading through your guys' comments and seeing what we have to say as a community. Helps us have insight going into these update videos and what we can expect. So I do appreciate that feedback in your comments. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in a future video. Take care.